going on, guys? MG here, and I'm back with another episode of Crypto Talk. So, in today's episode, I want to talk about, where my mind is during all of this madness, like how I managed to maintain my cool, things that I do to help take my mind off of the wild world that is cryptocurrencies, right? And if you're out there and if you're hurting, you know what I'm saying, just understand that you're not alone, right? Currently, at the time of this recording, the global market cap of cryptocurrencies is $1.2 trillion. Okay, and again, if you don't know, this is an older series. Excuse me. Wow, this is an older series that I used to do back in 2018 when I was just after I experienced my very first major bull run. So there was a lot of uninformed feelings and thought processes going on there. However, we all got to start somewhere, right? And even today, I'm learning new shit because this is an ever-growing market. You know what I'm saying? This is the future of finance. This is the future of governance, etc., etc. You guys know this. That's why you are here listening to me through the wire, and that's why you are here in this space. We are rebelling against the old system, right? The old dinosaurs who made all of the wealth throughout recorded human history, and now they've maintained this status for generations, and now this new tech is going to disrupt that. And that's why we're here, right? Wow, sorry guys. So with that said, right, we're still a very small market. So let's compare our market cap, 1.2 trillion, and back when I used to do it, our market cap was like sub 500 billion, right? So we've definitely come a long way. And I think we peaked at like 2.8 trillion in last year's bull market. So we came a long way, right? So we're at 1.2 trillion. And with all that said, our market's very small compared to like S&P 500. I think they have like a market cap of like 34 trillion, maybe 50 trillion, right? Our market is easily manipulated because it's only 1.2 trillion. And the big guys can take out fucking crazy loans and billions of dollars and manipulate our market very, very easily, right? We're not there yet. Once we reach like 5 to 10, maybe 10 to 15 trillion, it's not going to be as easy to manipulate our market, right? At least that's what I think. Because God, $15 trillion is a lot of money. That's a lot, right? And being in crypto space, anything that's under a billion, we're just programmed to be like, oh, that's it. That's the market cap. That's fucking low cap, right? But $1 billion is a lot, but trillions, that's even more, right? So how I deal with these price swings and everything like that. A lot of the stuff that I'm going to lay out here might be fucking common sense, but you'd be surprised when your brain is being overloaded due to stress and no rest and that type of shit. So you kind of forget the fundamentals, because your brain is just overloaded, right, with emotions and other thoughts. So the easiest thing to do is just walk away, walk away from the screen, right? And I think this also goes back to my first video about the dollar cost averaging strat. That also is a great way to maintain your mental health, because if you're going with the route of dollar cost averaging, right, you don't have to worry about price volatility at all. You don't have to, because you already have your balance, you already have your budget, and you already know what coins you are going to automatically put your $20, $30 in every day or every week or every month, right? because you already planned that out yourself. You're responsible for your own money. This is not financial advice. So you already know what you do, and you just basically set it and forget it, right? So that's one dollar cost averaging strats, and that's pretty much how I got through the bear market of 2018, 2019, and of course the black swan event that is the COVID. But we're not going to go that far into the future, right? It's the future, that's the past. But you know what I'm trying to say. So dollar cost averaging, it's one way to just set it and forget it. Just have your budget laid out, know what you are going to put in every 2 weeks, every month, and then set it and forget it until anything major happens or the BTC halving event in 2024, and just chill, right? And then just 2 years will fucking fly. It will feel like 20 years because we have time dilation here in crypto. And then you'll realize, damn, I have so much Satoshis. I have so much Cardano. I have so much Ethereum. Wow, this is awesome. And the prices are already fucking 10xing because BTC's production has been cut in half, and it's been going for about 9 months now. And wow, this is awesome. My life is changing, right? Because I made sacrifices in order to make my future better. Made sacrifices in the present, so that the capital that I put in will just grow, right? So that's one, dollar cost averaging. And two, what you can do is buy a ledger. I prefer Treasure. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. I don't know, just ever since like Ledger got their shit hacked and exposed all those addresses, I was like over it. But there was the video of that dude who hacked the Treasure, but motherfucker had like all the tools and shit. I guarantee no one will have that much time with my Treasure, because even if someone manages to find it, they will hear the hammer being cocked right behind them, and then when they turn around, that's it. So you can get a hardware wallet, and you can just cold storage your cryptos, right? And make sure that they're the really, really good ones that you've done your research on, and you believe that they're going to be around for years from now, and you can just lock them up and put it away, and just leave the market for, let's see, I'm trying to think here. I know I took a break from the market. How long did I take a break for? I took a break for about 3 months. 3 months is a really good time, especially when you are in the bear market and, really nothing is going on. You could leave for a total of 3 months. I've done it, and I came back, right? And, the funny thing about it is I left around July, late June, mid-July-ish, and I came back at around like October, November. So, I came back, and shit was even worse. However, because I was fresh, my mind wasn't just, inundated with just the same shit, just watching the same videos, just reading up on the same articles that bring up the same talking points, right? Like I have a fresh perspective, and not only that, the prices went even lower because the bottom for Bitcoin at 3,000 was in December, and I jumped in at October, and I was like, whoa, shit, okay, it's time. It is time for me to get back in this and start reaccumulating, you know what I'm saying? And that break actually was enough, because realize this, guys. I know it's a joke, but it's fucking true. I believe it's true. We have time dilation here in crypto. Like, one day here is like 30 days in the real world. So if you take it might even be more actually. So if you take 3 months off crypto, you're basically going to be getting like 3 years of your life back in the real world. So you are going to be really refreshed. And because I took that break, I was ready to go. My dopamine receptors were popping the fuck off, and I was like, all right, let's review my budget here. Let's see what's happening. Excuse me. And what's interesting is when I came back was also the time when I decided to jump back into content creation as well. Because before that I was just doing like crypto videos and playing Resident Evil, that type of stuff, and that break also made me want to do other things as well, like create video game guides and things like that, and that helped me fire up the creative piece in me, and then I pivoted back into crypto. So it was a nice little transition. So taking a break helps a lot too. 3 months is good. I would say if you can, if you can resist it, 3 months is good. But 1 month is good as well, and 2 months. Just realize that we have the time dilation. So that should help you grind through it, right? So taking a break is good as well. In addition to that, I would say another thing that I did that helped me just get through the long, boring periods is homework. You know what I'm saying? Go to Coin Codex, Nomics, CoinGecko, or CoinMarketCap, whichever you prefer. I prefer Nomics and CoinGecko. And just scroll down. Just scroll the fuck down, look down the list, okay, and see what the top 100, see how the top 100 looks to you. And if it doesn't look any good to you, then go to page 2 or 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? Just do the homework. Like scroll through each page, because what I did during the very, very boring parts of early 2019, late 2018 was I was cruising on like page 17 of CoinMarketCap, you know what I'm saying? And I was just doing research on whatever coin is around, or whatever coin looks interesting to me. The icon, the name, the icon, the name always interests me, and I click on it, and then I see what the fuck's going on, and I check out the website. That's another thing that you could do too to help get you through the long period that is the bear market, right? Also, another thing that you could do, or that I did, was a portfolio reanalysis. You know what I'm saying? Look at your spread. Like, make a honest look at your portfolio and be like, yo, is this really what I want to be holding? You know what I'm saying? Fucking golf coin. Like, is this going to be used? Is this going to be adopted 5 to 7 years from now? Like, take a hard look at what you're investing in, and then make that decision. You'd be surprised. You know what I'm saying? It's really not that hard. Or it's really hard to cut some coins, especially if you did the work and the research, and it turns out that the people disappointed you and they didn't come through for you. It's hard to fucking dump it for USDC, right? Or at the time USDT, right? So yeah, that's another thing that you can do to help pass the time. In addition to that, reading white papers, that goes hand in hand with your hard look at your portfolio. Look at each coin, reread the white papers, do some small research on your coins again, and see if your view still matches the same view that you had when you were hyped during the bull market, right? And if there is a change in your view and your feelings about it, then perhaps it might be time to get rid of it, or think about possibly setting a meme sell order or something, not financial advice, and just getting rid of it. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut quite a few coins, back in 2019, when that was when I did the hard look at my coins and being like, fuck, I think I might have to cut ties with this. But, make sure that you are 100% sure, because unfortunately for me, one of the coins that I did that for was fucking Theta. I was like, for some reason, I was like, I don't think this is going to be competitive against Twitch. It was like such a stupid move. And then I fucking dumped it. And then, who would have thought 2 years later, fucking Theta rose to $10, right? If I didn't have my Cardano bag and my other bags, I'd probably be like legit depressed. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So make sure that you're very, very, very sure when you do this kind of shit, right? And what else? What else did I do? A last thing is find a friend. Find a friend or friends or family members who you can talk to about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that, you can't really bottle up yourself. I tried to do it. I consider myself a very, very strong-willed, emotional type person. Like I can grind through shit myself, but this was definitely something that I could not do myself. And thankfully I have best friends and close cousins that I can just talk to about this shit, right? And it feels good, and it's also great to have another perspective from a friend, loved one, whoever that you trust, and just hear them out and let them say their piece, and then you absorb it and make your decision there. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely a great feeling to just vent about this shit, because this is technology that not many people understand, guys. We're still so fucking early, like 90, what is it, 90 something percent people still unaware of what the fuck we're doing here. So it's hard to talk to people about it. So find someone to talk to who you can share your and vent about it, and they can fucking fully understand and give you meaningful feedback, like just based on what you're saying, right? So finding someone to speak to talk to is the best. And yeah, so that's it. That's pretty much that's all I can think of right now. I might have to do a part two of this, but that's pretty much what I did, or what I do when the markets get boring. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Sorry, I went a little bit long here, but this is more free form, off the dome, off the cuff, type of speak here. So no editing, no bullshit. This is what I'm thinking, right? So hopefully it's helpful for you. And we're just gonna have to grind through this. And yeah, next thing you know, it's gonna be 2025, and everyone here is gonna be, living their life, right? So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next